Nanda kapten ya? Nanda kapten, Nanda. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the hosts for their first appearance of the 2019 Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy, Indonesia Rhinos versus Mongolia. Of course, Indonesia is led by Captain Nanda. Let's see how the boys will do this afternoon. Mongolia in the red jerseys and Indonesia looking very flash in the blue and white jerseys. Mongolia will kick off and run from left to right on your screen. The sun is shining bright here in Jakarta. We're at 1 o'clock here, coming on to 1 o'clock. It's a hot, hot day. Let's get ready for some hot rugby sevens. Mongolia kick off. Indonesia with first use of the ball. Down on the short blind side. It's Indonesia. It's the captain himself, Nanda, taking the ball up first. Buldan with the ball. Another pop-up there for Indonesia. What can they do? They spread the ball out wide. Lots of room for Dika. Lots of room. Lots of room for Dika. And that's a penalty for Indonesia. Quick tap. Dika with a step. Pangya cleaning out the ball. Indonesia 30 meters out. The referee has seen something. The referee has pulled up and called a timeout. So far, Indonesia on the attack. We're 30 meters out. Looks like it was a high tackle from Mongolia, from Indonesia. Penalty to Mongolia. Time back on. Nice pop pass there from Mongolia. Now what can they do? Good pressure defense from Indonesia. Nice defense from Indonesia right on the Mongolia try line. Mongolia under pressure. Mongolia in their try line. Mongolia running the ball up. Oh, nice hit there from Captain Courageous Nanda. Mongolia running the ball out from their own 22. They're 40 meters out. What can they do? Penalty, Mongolia. Indonesia over the top. Mongolia on the halfway line. They're on the attack. That's a penalty to Mongolia. And it looks like the card's coming out for Indonesia. Number 5, Pangya, with a yellow card for intentional striking of the ball. Indonesia needs to be careful here. Quick tap and go from Mongolia. Nice little grubber. Finds the 22 of Indonesia. It's been carried over into the dead ball area. The ref will pack a scrum in 5 meters out from Indonesia's try line with a feed to Mongolia. So an attacking opportunity here for Mongolia. This will test Indonesia's defense. The score is still 0-0. 3 minutes into the first half. Mongolia win the scrum. Mongolia on the attack. Mongolia, number 9. They're in for a try. It's number 9 for Mongolia. It's Maidar Balgan. First try, 5-0 Mongolia. Indonesia is still down a man with Pangya still in the sin bin. The conversion is successful, bringing the score to Mongolia 7, Indonesia 0. Mongolia to get us restarted again after their try. It's a good looking kick. Indonesia to use the ball with only 6 men for the next couple of minutes or so. They've lost the ball backwards. And it's knock on. Some instructions there from the referee to the Indonesian scrum. Scrum, centre field, 22 out. What can Mongolia do? They tried the blind side. Scrambling defence from the Indonesian Rhinos. Mongolia spread it out wide. Knock on from Mongolia, Indonesia scrum. Scrum for Indonesia, deep in their 22. What can they do? Buldan with the feed. Indonesia with the scrum win. They spread it out straight away. Pangya's back. Knock on from Indonesia. Mongolia come up with the ball. They're 10 meters out. A nice little flick. Pressure from Mongolia. And they are over for their second try. Through. Number 7 for Mongolia scores their second try. Bayanyam Purevnyam bringing the score to 12-0. Conversion unsuccessful. 12-0 to Mongolia. Indonesia get us restarted. Ball's out in the full. So it'll be a free kick to Mongolia. What can Indonesia do here? Chance for them to put some points on the board. Indonesia, Pangya with a quick tap. Indonesia on the attack. It's Andika. Andika. Indonesia. Far left. It's try time for Indonesia. Number 10, Ramdan Atika. Some quick thinking there from the Indonesian backs. From Pangya to Boldan to Atika. Brings the score to 12-5. With a kick to come here for Indonesia. Conversion is unsuccessful. That is half-time. We have the scoreline at Mongolia 12, Indonesia 5. We are back and ready for the second half of the men's Pool B. Indonesia versus Mongolia. Indonesia up at the break, 12-5. Indonesia to kick off from left to right of your screen. Captain Nanda to get us underway. Yep. A tap back there from Mongolia off the kickoff. Finding touch. Mongolia will have the throw in at this line out. Mongolia on the attack. It's number 9 for Mongolia, Balgan. Great defense from Indonesia. Good defense there from Indonesia. Mongolia penetrating Indonesia's 22. Mongolia still with the ball. Step back in. Running up in the middle is Mongolia. Number 8 is Ganbat. Indonesia scrambling in defense. Great line defense from Indonesia, pushing Mongolia back. What can Mongolia do? They're 10 meters out. No options to the right. Mongolia look back to the left. And that's forward. Referee has called a forward pass from Mongolia. Time off from the referee. Replacement for Mongolia. Referees call time on. Indonesia with a feed, deep in their 22. Free kick to Indonesia. Indonesia had a lot of work to do deep from their 22. Nice wrap around there from Pangya. Indonesia have an overlap here. Some handling errors there from Indonesia. Referee playing the advantage, but he'll call it up now. This will be a Mongolia scrum and feed. They win the scrum. They're on the attack. Using the field. That's a nice tackle from Indonesia. Some good cover defense, but the referees pulled something up. Tap and go from Buldan. It's Pangya. It's Nanda. Oh, that's Indonesia. That's Nanda. That's number 1. It's the captain himself running down the field. He's found the 22. They won't catch him from here. Indonesia's in for a try under the post. That's Captain Courageous Nanda Olowan Siregar. That brings the score to Mongolia 12, Indonesia 10. And he has converted his own try. The scores are level. Indonesia, Mongolia 12-all. That was a great runaway try from Indonesia, deep from their own 22. The captain himself, Nanda, taking it 90 meters down the field for a try. Indonesia to reset and restart. That didn't go 10. It'll be a free kick for Mongolia. Some discipline stuff here, some basic disciplinary mistakes from Indonesia. Mongolia with the ball now. 35 meters out from the Indonesian try line. They found the 22. Mongolia on the attack. Step from number 10. Some good clean-out work there from Mongolia. The referee's play on, using the advantage. Mongolia stepped in. Penalty to Mongolia, right in front of the goalpost. What will they do? Mongolia tap, number 10. He's in for a try. Mendamar Gansuk. Mongolia 17, Indonesia 12, with the conversion kick to come. That conversion is successful from number 4, Ekbat. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Mongolia victorious over Indonesia, 19-12. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up, we have the men's Thailand versus Afghanistan.